What's good, family? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have toxicity at its finest, at its most extreme. We have Facebook's toxic couple ends in murder. The David Eden story. Now, toxic relationships are very destructive in many different ways, mentally, spiritually, physically. In this aspect, it was just the most extreme. It ended in death. It's horrible, man. Let's see what's going on in this video.
Baby mama, I'm tired of you. You doing things that a child will do. I'm gonna pull up. I'll run your over.
Oh, this is
I'll run your dumb
toxic.
over. Somebody come get they.
That's yours, my boy. What you mean? That's yours. That ain't no one else's but yours.
No, you heard me.
What you saying?
Why you up there trying to front for them? I cracked your window.
This not my car.
I don't give a party.
It ain't in my name.
Driving it, bitch. So you responsible.
I'm taking it back today.
I don't give a.
It's a rental.
I don't care. I'm
Move.
gonna take your tail.
Yo, and he really enjoys this. Like, he could just leave. You feel me? He could just drive away. But this man is... They both toxic, obviously.
But y'all see this shit I gotta go through? She's like...
My boy, you put yourself through it.
Boy, I'm so tired of this bitch. Well, y'all do not understand, boy. I wish I never dealt with her, boy, ever again in my life.
David Edens, a 22-year-old father of two, had a toxic co-parenting relationship with the mother of his child, 25-year-old mother of four, Kadisha Bryson.
Sheesh.
Their relationship was marked by frequent fights and verbal taunts, and despite their shared responsibility for their child, they struggled to communicate and co-parent effectively. Sadly, one day the two would be involved in yet another altercation, and this time it would escalate to murder. Welcome to Viral Crimes. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more stories. This story takes us to Greenville, South Carolina. 22-year-old David Edens, a resident of Greenville, was the father of two children. He had aspirations of being a rapper and would post videos of him rapping to his social media account.
So it's looking like the girl actually killed the man. This ain't the first time something like this happened.
Previously in a relationship with 25-year-old Kadisha Bryson. Kadisha was the mother of three children, and the two would have a daughter together. After the relationship ended between Kadisha and David, the two continued to co-parent their daughter. Their co-parenting relationship was very toxic, with the two often fighting, calling each other names, and provoking one another. David Eden recorded one of these interactions with his baby's mother and posted the video on his Facebook page. In the video, the two can be observed taunting each other, with Kadisha often issuing verbal threats to David, which he would repeatedly laugh at and find funny.
You smoke blacks now? Losing yourself. You a clown. You a clown. Look at her. Look, she hurt herself, y'all. Look at her. No. Baby got a black mile behind her ear. No, she losing herself. Baby mama. Baby mama.
I don't
Why you doing all that?
I don't think you want to open that window.
Where my child at? Can we go take the DNA test today?
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh.
Why would you do that? You ain't gonna take it.
She play too much, man. Hey, look though.
It's tough, man.
Somebody help me, please. Gotta make this scene in my review, y'all. She was trying to run me off the road. Pull up. I didn't think she was gonna pull up. I'm running. This back circling the block. Look, y'all. Look, she doing around the car now. But this is crazy. Oh my God, look at her. But it's different type of psychopath. This psychopath. But I'm scared of this. I am scared. Somebody help me. Help me, please. And she not gonna stop chasing me. Y'all don't understand. The bitch talk. The bitch is so look, she gonna try to hit me.
Tell me why. Tell me why I met a girl the other day. And she told me that she had 3 restraining orders. In my mind, I'm like, yo, 3? Like 3. What did you do? At this point, it's obviously a pattern. What are you doing to these dudes? You know what I'm saying? You either just like crazy dudes or you making them crazy. Which one? You know? Because 3 is a lot. That's a lot of restraining orders to have, yeah.
What kind of shit, man? Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all this though. While y'all on here laughing and shit, baby in the car that ain't even a month yet old yet doing all this dumb.
Yeah, that's
it's
crazy.
a child ain't even a month yet. What the f you doing? You feel what I'm saying?
Sadly, this toxic relationship would soon take a deadly turn. On Tuesday, November 19, 2019 at about 10:35 p.m., deputies were called to the Motel 6 on Wade Hampton Boulevard to a potential burglary. Upon arrival, they discovered the lifeless body of David Edens Jr. in one of the rooms, suffering from a gunshot wound. Detectives started their investigation and spoke with other hotel guests. One of the guests at the motel who observed the tragic incident witnessed a woman desperately searching for someone. They observed the woman busting out windows at several rooms at the hotel until she found who she was looking for. They observed her locate the individual, and once she located him, she started yelling at him to come outside the room. She yelled, "Just come outside the room." Once he came out, the witness observed her shoot the man. The man was later identified as David Edens and the woman as Kadisha Bryson. The witness, who was also staying at the motel, described David as a friendly person, and she is disturbed by what she witnessed.
Breaking news all morning. Deputies have found one person dead inside a Motel 6 in Greenville.
Now, Greenville County deputies arrived here late.
Bro, his op ended up being his baby mama.
Last night, responding to a reported burglary. That's when they found that man inside of one of those rooms with a wound. The coroner's office did identify that man as 22-year-old David M. Edens Jr. He was pronounced dead at the scene, and the coroner's office estimates that time of injury and death was around 10:35 last night.
This
so
is insane.
An autopsy will be performed later today to determine the cause and manner of death. But several people who were coming in and out told me they didn't hear anything last night, and this is the first time they've noticed anything unusual, except one person told me they did hear a woman screaming loudly around that time of night. However, I did talk to one woman who just said that she's a little concerned living here.
It was just scary. I just went in my room and stayed in there. It's the first time I've been out since last night.
David's family reports that he was no longer in a relationship with Kadisha when she came looking for him at the motel. David's family was devastated when they learned of his death, and they were even more shocked to learn that Kadisha was the person responsible. "We accepted her as family," said David's cousin. "You had a child by him. We accepted you as family. We didn't treat you any different. We would have never thought that you would be the one to take his life." In David's last Facebook post, which was published just a couple of hours before he was shot and killed, Edens spoke on choosing to be single, rather than being in a toxic relationship. He posted, "All I know is I will stay single for life before I enter another toxic relationship. Facts." It appears that David realized certain relationships were not good for him, and decided to make better choices.
He was trying to make an escape, trying to live a healthier life. And this demon ended up coming back. Yo, that's crazy.
For himself in the future. Kadisha Bryson surrendered herself to law enforcement and admitted that she was responsible for shooting her baby's father, which she claimed was an accident.
That's psychotic.
Authorities arrested her and she was detained at the Greenville County Detention Center. She was charged with murder, possessing a weapon during a violent crime, and causing malicious damage. On Wednesday, November 20, 2019, Kadisha Bryson appeared at Greenville County Bond Court for her bond hearing. David's loved ones were also at the hearing to listen in.
We just want to know why. He left his kids, he left his family. This is around the holidays. And we just want to know why.
I never tried.
I'm sorry, man.
understand she might regret the situation, but don't just sit here and... She said the gun went off. Like, how did it... You had to pull the trigger. You have to. The gun didn't just magically go off. Like, say you're sorry. Don't, like, try to justify what you did. Or try to make it seem as if it wasn't you. Say you're sorry and just own up to it. You're sorry. That's it.
I'm sorry, man. All right.
At the hearing, Khadijah expressed remorse for the killing of David and issued a tearful apology directly to Eden's family, stating that she did not intend to kill him.
And whoever knows if this is even genuine, honestly speaking, because she did it. You know what I'm saying? She broke out every single window with the intentions to do what she did.
And that the gun went off accidentally. I would never try to hurt him, she said to Eden's family members. He was a great dad. I'm sorry,
That's
man.
crazy.
David's family did not accept Khadijah's apology.
We are in front of the Greenville County Detention Center where Khadijah Bryson is now behind bars, accused of killing her baby's father. Now a family is planning a funeral before they plan their holidays.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Michaela, I'm sorry.
Khadijah Bryson gave a tearful apology to the victim's family during Wednesday's bond hearing, an apology the family says they find hard to receive.
And the question is why?
Now with the holidays drawing near, Eden's family says things won't be the same without him.
I mean, he left his family behind, left his kids behind. I mean, her daughter has the mother's in jail now. The dad is gone. He has a son. And the question is why? You had time to think. You weren't looking for him. The victim's family tells us that Bryson and Edens have a child together, but they are no longer a couple. Now the father is gone and the mother is behind bars. The child will spend the holidays with family members.
The family is now concentrating on being there for David's 2 children, who now have to grow up without the father who took care of them.
David Eden Sr. says now his son is gone.
He got 2 sons and a daughter.
He says the two used to be in a relationship and have a daughter.
He's a good father and everything. He's a good dude.
And even though David Eden Sr. wants justice, he says no one wins.
I'm sorry for her too, because he got other kids, and it's all about the kids right now. He gone. He pretty much gone now.
David Edens was in a toxic co-parenting relationship with the mother of his child. One of the most dangerous aspects of a toxic relationship is the potential for threats to turn deadly. Threats, whether they are physical or emotional, can escalate quickly, and it is important to take them seriously. Even if you do not think that your baby mother would act on her threats, it is always better to be safe than sorry. If you are co-parenting with someone who is abusive, it is essential to take steps to protect yourself and your child. One option is to seek a court order for supervised visitation. Another option is to seek the help of a family law attorney or a mediator who can help.
Man, this is just the results of a lack of self-control. It's unfortunate. You just let your emotions get the best of you, and in situations like that, I mean, I feel like we could all agree that if we don't have self-control and let our emotions get to us, we end up probably doing things that we will regret. And this is just one of the most extreme examples possibly. Because no one wins in this situation. Now the mom is in jail, most likely for life. The dad is dead. The kids don't have anyone to be raised by. Well, at least the parents can't raise them anymore. So it's just like, there's no win. There's no one winning in this, like nothing, because of emotions, yeah. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure you do smash the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one the same way you're going to catch me in the next one. Peace. Love y'all.